Most women over 50 are unknowingly making styling choices that actually emphasize their midsection instead of flattering it. After helping hundreds of women navigate the body changes that come with menopause and age, I've identified 20 specific secrets that create a beautifully balanced silhouette. The technique I reveal at number 14 completely changed how my clients approach dressing their changing bodies. Secret number 1, the empire waist trap that ages you instantly. Here's what I want you to observe about empire waist tops and dresses. They're marketed as flattering for fuller figures, but watch what actually happens when you wear them. The high waistline sits right at the fullest part of your bust, then flows straight down, creating a tent-like silhouette that makes you look pregnant rather than polished. Empire waists backfire for women over 50 because when menopause causes weight to redistribute to your midsection, these styles eliminate any definition between your bust and your natural waist. The visual message this sends is that you're trying to hide your body rather than dress it beautifully. The transformation I see when women switch from empire waists to properly fitted styles is remarkable. They instantly look 10 pounds lighter and infinitely more sophisticated. The difference is that dramatic. Instead, look for tops and dresses with a defined waist that sits at your natural waistline or just slightly above it. When shopping, check for princess seaming, wrap styles, or subtle belting details. The visual result you're aiming for is an hourglass silhouette, even if your natural shape has changed. Your action step this week is to try on a wrap dress or a top with princess seaming and notice the immediate difference in your silhouette. Pro tip: the fabric should skim your body without clinging or pulling. Secret number 2, the vertical line magic that transforms everything. Look at what I notice when women with fuller midsections wear horizontal stripes or busy patterns across their torso. The eye stops and spreads horizontally, emphasizing width exactly where you don't want emphasis. The professional principle behind this is that the human eye follows lines and patterns. When you place horizontal elements across your midsection, you're literally drawing attention to that area and making it appear wider. This becomes especially important as our bodies change with age and we want to create visual balance. Women often choose horizontal stripes thinking they're classic and timeless, but the visual effect works against them. When vertical elements are introduced, a long cardigan, a scarf worn vertically, even a long necklace, the transformation is immediate. The vertical lines draw the eye up and down rather than side to side. My go-to strategy for clients dealing with midsection changes is creating vertical lines with long cardigans, open blazers, or scarves worn long and straight. When shopping, look for pieces with vertical seaming, pinstripes, or elongating details like long lapels. Always leave cardigans and blazers unbuttoned to maintain that vertical line. The visual checkpoint you're looking for is an unbroken line from your shoulders to your hips. Secret number 3, the colour blocking strategy that creates instant curves. Something I've discovered that might help. Strategic colour placement can literally reshape your silhouette visually, but most women over 50 are doing it backwards. What's happening visually is that light colours advance and dark colours recede. When you wear light colours across your midsection and dark colours everywhere else, you're highlighting exactly the area you want to minimise. Our eyes are naturally drawn to lighter, brighter areas first. Many women wear white and cream tops with dark bottoms, thinking it's brightening their face. While that's true, it's also expanding their midsection visually. When the approach is switched to darker tops with lighter or brighter bottoms, the result is balanced and elegant. The strategic approach that gets results is wearing darker colours across your torso and lighter or brighter colours on your bottom half. When shopping, look for dark tops in navy, charcoal or deep jewel tones paired with lighter pants or skirts. This technique works especially well for mature figures because it creates the illusion of an hourglass shape. I'm glad you're here learning these visual principles. If you want more insights like these, make sure to subscribe and hit that notification bell. I share styling secrets for women over 50 regularly. Now, let's keep going. Secret number 4, the fabric weight secret that changes everything. What I share with my clients about fabric choices, the weight and drape of your fabric can either enhance your silhouette or work against it. And most women over 50 are choosing fabrics that cling in all the wrong places. The professional principle behind this is that clingy fabrics show every curve and bump, while fabrics that are too stiff create bulk. What you need is fabric with enough weight to skim your body without clinging, but enough drape to move gracefully with you. Look at how Helen Mirren handles fabric choices. She consistently chooses pieces with beautiful drape that skim her body without being too loose or too tight. Notice what makes her approach so effective. The fabrics have structure but move with her body, creating an elegant silhouette. When shopping, choose fabrics like pontinettes, crepe, or high-quality jersey that have enough weight to drape beautifully. Avoid clingy materials like thin cotton or jersey, and stay away from stiff fabrics that add bulk. The visual result you're aiming for is fabric that skims your body and moves with you. Brands that consistently get this right include Eileen Fisher for their beautiful draping and COS for their structured yet fluid pieces. Pro tip: always do the sit test when trying on clothes. If the fabric pulls or bunches when you sit, it's not the right weight for your body. Trust me on this, the visual impact of proper fabric choice is something every woman should understand. Secret number 5, the neckline strategy that draws eyes upward. Watch what happens when women with fuller midsections wear crew necks or high necklines. The eye has nowhere to go but across the widest part of their torso. High closed necklines create a horizontal line right at your chest level. Then the eye naturally moves down to your midsection. The visual message this sends is that you're trying to cover up rather than create an elegant silhouette. This pattern appears consistently with women over 50. Many wear exclusively turtlenecks thinking they're sophisticated and age-appropriate. When necklines are opened up with V-necks and scoop necks, the difference is remarkable. The face looks brighter, the neck looks longer, and the overall silhouette appears more balanced. The strategic approach that works is choosing necklines that create a vertical line and draw attention upward. V-necks, scoop necks, or open collars. When shopping, look for necklines that show a bit of skin at your décolletage area. Your action step this week is to try on a V-neck top and compare it to a crew neck in the mirror. The visual difference you'll see is that the V-neck elongates your torso and draws attention to your face. Secrets number 6, the belt placement rule that most women get wrong. Let me share something that might change your approach to belts. The placement of your belt can either create a beautiful waistline or make you look wider, and it's all about understanding your body's proportions after 50. Through my work with women like you, I've learned that belting at your natural waist, even if it's thicker than it used to be, creates a more flattering silhouette than trying to belt above or below it. What's happening visually is that your natural waist is still your narrowest point, even if it's not as narrow as it once was. See how Oprah Winfrey handles belting. She consistently places belts at her natural waist, creating definition and structure. Watch how this technique draws attention to her narrowest point and creates an hourglass silhouette, even when her weight fluctuates. What creates that polished look for women dealing with midsection changes is using belts strategically at your natural waist, but choosing wider belts in darker colours that blend with your outfit rather than contrast. When shopping, look for belts that are 2 to 3 inches wide in leather or fabric that matches your outfit. The visual result you're aiming for is subtle definition, not dramatic contrast. Pro tip: if belting feels uncomfortable, try a wrap dress or top with built-in waist definition instead. Secret number 7. The layering technique that creates instant sophistication. Another way to think about this, layering can either add bulk to your midsection or create elegant lines that flatter your changing body. And the key is understanding which pieces to layer and how. The common mistake is layering oversized cardigans over loose tops, thinking it's comfortable and forgiving. The result is looking much larger than you actually are. When the approach switches to fitted blazers over streamlined tops, the look becomes polished and put together. The layering strategy that consistently works is starting with a fitted base layer, adding a structured middle layer like a blazer or cardigan, and finishing with accessories. When shopping, look for blazers with princess seaming, cardigans in ponte knits, or structured jackets that nip in at the waist. Your first step is to try layering a fitted blazer over a simple top and notice how it creates structure and sophistication. The visual checkpoint you're looking for is clean lines and no bulk around your midsection. Secret du recette, the proportion rule that balances your silhouette. Notice the difference between women who look balanced and those who look bottom heavy or top heavy. It's all about understanding how to proportion your outfit when your midsection is your fullest area. What I've learned through my professional work is that when your midsection is fuller, you need to create visual balance by drawing attention both up to your face and down to your legs. The visual principle behind this is that the eye should travel smoothly from head to toe without stopping at any one area. Look at how Jane Fonda demonstrates this principle perfectly. She consistently balances her proportions by choosing tops that flatter her shoulders and neckline while wearing bottoms that elongate her legs. Notice what makes her approach so effective. Every element of her outfit works together to create a cohesive, balanced look. To achieve this balance, choose tops that enhance your shoulders and neckline, then pair them with bottoms that elongate your legs. When shopping, look for structured shoulders, interesting necklines, and pants or skirts that hit at the most flattering point on your legs. The visual result you're aiming for is a balanced silhouette where no single area dominates. Pro tip: use accessories like statement earrings or a beautiful scarf to draw attention upward, then choose shoes that elongate your legs. Secret number 9. The undergarment foundation that changes everything. Something that often gets overlooked but makes a tremendous difference. The right undergarments can literally reshape your silhouette and provide the foundation for everything else you wear. This becomes especially important as our bodies change with age and we need more support and shaping than we did in our younger years. What's happening is that proper undergarments create a smooth silhouette under your clothes, eliminating bumps and bulges that can make even the most expensive outfit look unflattering. The frustration many women experience when nothing looks right, no matter how much they spend, often comes down to foundation issues. When foundation garments are addressed first, a properly fitted bra and smoothing shapewear, suddenly every outfit looks better. The transformation can be so dramatic that it's like getting a whole new wardrobe. What I tell women who want to improve their silhouette immediately is to invest in a professional bra fitting and quality shapewear that smooths without being uncomfortable. When shopping, look for seamless shapewear that extends from under your bust to your hips. Brands that consistently get this right include Spanx for their comfortable smoothing pieces and Waycole for their excellent bras. Your action step this week is to get professionally fitted for a bra. Most women are wearing the wrong size. The visual difference proper undergarments make is that your clothes will fit better and look more expensive. Secret number 10. The sleeve strategy that flatters changing arms. Watch what happens when women over 50 wear sleeveless tops or very tight sleeves. Instead of looking youthful, they often emphasize areas they'd rather minimize. What I've found works well for mature arms that may have lost some firmness is 3/4 sleeves, or sleeves that end at the narrowest part of your forearm create the most flattering line. The professional principle behind this is that you're showing skin at your most flattering point while providing coverage where you want it. Through my work with clients, I've discovered that the most elegant sleeve length hits right at that sweet spot on your forearm. Many women avoid sleeves altogether, wearing only sleeveless tops, but feel self-conscious about their arms. When the perfect 3/4 sleeve length is found, confidence and elegance return. The sleeve strategy that gets results for women over 50 is choosing sleeves that end at the narrowest part of your forearm, or opting for flutter sleeves that provide movement and coverage. When shopping, look for sleeves with interesting details like bell shapes or subtle flare. The visual result you're aiming for is arms that look graceful and proportioned. Pro tip: if you love sleeveless styles, layer them under a lightweight cardigan or blazer that you can remove when you feel confident. I'd love to know, which styling challenge has been most frustrating for you? Be honest, I see these patterns all the time, and recognizing them is the first step to solving them. Secret number 11, the waistline definition technique that works for every body. A different perspective on this topic: you don't need a tiny waist to create waist definition. You just need to understand how to work with the waist you have now. What I've discovered through my work is that even subtle waist definition makes a dramatic difference in how polished and put together you look. The visual principle is that the human eye looks for an hourglass shape, and even a hint of waist definition satisfies that expectation. See how Meryl Streep handles waist definition? She consistently chooses pieces that suggest a waistline without being tight or restrictive. Notice what makes her approach so effective. She creates the illusion of curves through strategic seaming and draping rather than tight belts or clingy fabrics. What creates that polished look when your waist has thickened with age is looking for pieces with built-in waist definition like wrap styles, princess seaming, or subtle side ruching. When shopping, check for details that create the suggestion of a waist without being tight. Your first step is to try on a wrap, dress or top and notice how it creates curves even if your natural waist isn't as defined as it once was. The visual checkpoint you're looking for is a gentle curve inward at your waistline. Secret number 12. The print placement strategy that flatters your figure. Let me offer another perspective on prints, where you place patterns on your body can either enhance your best features or emphasize areas you'd rather minimize. This approach consistently delivers results because prints naturally draw the eye, so you want to use them strategically. What's happening visually is that busy prints or large patterns across your midsection create visual noise and make that area appear larger. Many women love floral prints but wear them in large, busy patterns across their torso. The prints are beautiful, but they make the midsection look wider. When prints are moved to the bottom half and tops are kept in solid colours, the look becomes instantly more balanced and elegant. The strategic approach is keeping prints away from your midsection and using them on areas you want to highlight. When shopping, look for solid coloured tops paired with printed bottoms, or use printed scarves and accessories to add interest without adding visual weight to your torso. The visual result you're aiming for is drawing attention to your face and legs while keeping your midsection streamlined. Pro tip: if you love printed tops, choose small, subtle patterns in darker colours rather than large, bright prints. Secret 13. The jacket length that creates perfect proportions. Watch what happens when women with fuller midsections wear cropped jackets or blazers that hit right at their widest point. Instead of creating a polished look, they're actually cutting their torso in half visually. Better results consistently appear when jacket lengths are chosen that either hit at the hip bone or extend past the fullest point. Many women wear exclusively cropped blazers thinking they're modern and trendy. When the switch is made to longer blazers that skim past the hips, they look taller, leaner and more sophisticated. The jacket length that works best for women dealing with midsection fullness is either hitting right at your hip bone or extending to mid-hip. When shopping, try on jackets and notice where they end in relation to your body. The visual result you're aiming for is an unbroken line that doesn't cut you in half. Your action step is to stand sideways in the mirror when trying on jackets and see where the hemline falls. It should either hit at your narrowest point or extend past your fullest area. Secret number 14. The accessory placement that draws eyes up. Something I've noticed with my clients, where you place your accessories can completely change where people look when they see you, and most women aren't using this to their advantage. The visual principle is simple. Accessories draw attention, so you want to place them strategically to highlight your best features. When you wear accessories around your midsection, like wide belts or statement brooches at waist level, you're directing attention exactly where you might not want it. Many women love wearing decorative belts and brooches, but place them right across their midsection. When statement pieces are moved up to the neckline and shoulders, beautiful earrings, elegant scarves, interesting necklaces, the transformation is remarkable. Suddenly, people look at the face first. The strategic placement that works is focusing accessories above your bustline and below your hips. When shopping for accessories, think about statement earrings, elegant scarves worn at the neckline, or interesting shoes that draw the eye down. The visual checkpoint you're looking for is accessories that create focal points away from your midsection. Pro tip: if you love brooches, wear them on your shoulder or lapel rather than at your waist. Secret number 15. The shoe height strategy that elongates everything. Here's what I want you to understand about heel height. The right shoe can literally change your entire silhouette, but most women over 50 are choosing shoes that work against their proportions. What's happening when you wear completely flat shoes is that your legs appear shorter and your torso looks longer in comparison. This creates an unbalanced proportion that makes your midsection appear more prominent. The visual effect you want is legs that look longer and a torso that appears more balanced. I worked with a 54-year-old client who had given up heels entirely, thinking they were too young for her. When we found comfortable low heels and wedges that gave her just 1-2 inches of height, the difference was dramatic. She looked taller, leaner, and more confident. The shoe strategy that works for women over 50 is choosing heels between 1–3 inches, whether they're pumps, wedges or block heels. When shopping, look for shoes with good arch support and cushioning. Comfort doesn't have to mean completely flat. Brands like Clarks, Naturalizer and Cole Haan offer stylish options with comfort features. The visual result you're aiming for is legs that look longer and a silhouette that appears more balanced. Your action step is to try on a low heel and notice how it changes your posture and proportions in the mirror. Secret number 16. The tunic trap that actually makes you look bigger. Notice what happens when women with fuller midsections reach for tunics thinking they're flattering and forgiving. Instead of creating a streamlined look, they often add bulk exactly where you don't want it. The issue with most tunics is that they're cut straight and boxy, which eliminates any waist definition and creates a rectangular silhouette. When your midsection is fuller, you need shape and structure, not more fabric flowing away from your body. The common belief is that loose flowing tops hide problem areas, but the visual reality is different. Tunics that are too loose and shapeless make you look larger overall because they add visual weight without providing any structure or definition. What works better is choosing tops that have some shape, whether through seaming, a slight taper, or strategic draping. When shopping, look for tunics with side seams that curve in slightly at the waist, or tops with asymmetrical hems that create visual interest. The visual result you're aiming for is a top that skims your body without being tight, but doesn't add unnecessary bulk. Pro tip: if you love the tunic style, choose ones with vertical design elements or wear them with a lightweight scarf to create vertical lines. Secret number 17. The cardigan length rule. That changes everything. Watch how the length of your cardigan can either enhance your silhouette or work against it. Most women are choosing lengths that cut them off at their widest point. The professional principle is that your cardigan should either end above your fullest area or extend well past it. When a cardigan ends right at your midsection, it creates a horizontal line that emphasizes width rather than creating the vertical line you want. The cardigan strategy that works is choosing either cropped cardigans that end just under your bust or longer cardigans that extend past your hips. When shopping, pay attention to where the cardigan ends in relation to your body. The visual checkpoint you're looking for is a length that doesn't create a horizontal line across your fullest area. Your action step is to try on cardigans of different lengths and notice which ones create the most flattering silhouette. Secret number 18. The scarf. Styling secret that transforms your look. Here's something that might surprise you: how you wear a scarf can either add bulk to your midsection or create elegant vertical lines that flatter your changing body. What I know from years of experience working with women over 50 is that scarves worn horizontally across your torso create width, while scarves worn vertically create length and elegance. The visual impact of this simple change is remarkable. Look at how Diane Keaton uses scarves. She consistently wears them in ways that create vertical lines and draw attention to her face. Notice what makes her approach so effective. The scarf becomes a focal point that enhances her outfit without adding bulk. The scarf technique that transforms your appearance is wearing them long and straight, either draped vertically or tied in a way that creates vertical movement. When shopping for scarves, look for longer styles that can be worn in multiple ways. The visual result you're aiming for is a scarf that draws the eye up and down rather than across your body. Pro tip: avoid wrapping scarves multiple times around your neck, as this creates bulk and horizontal lines. Secret number 19. The pant rise strategy that flatters your midsection. Let me share the truth about pant rise, where your waistband sits can either smooth your silhouette or create unflattering bulges, and most women over 50 are wearing the wrong rise for their changing body. The issue with low-rise pants is that they sit below your natural waist, often creating a muffin top effect when your midsection is fuller. High-rise pants, on the other hand, can provide gentle support and create a smoother line under your tops. The pant rise that works best for women dealing with midsection changes is mid-rise to high-rise, sitting at or just below your natural waist. When shopping, look for pants with a comfortable waistband that doesn't dig in but provides gentle support. The visual result you're aiming for is a smooth line from your waist to your hips without any bulging or pulling. Your action step is to try on pants in different rises and notice which ones create the smoothest silhouette under your tops. Secret number 20, the posture secret that transforms everything instantly. Here's something that costs nothing but makes the biggest difference. Your posture can either enhance every styling choice you make or undermine even the most expensive outfit. What I know from years of experience working with women over 50 is that good posture creates an instant visual lift that no clothing trick can replicate. When you stand tall with your shoulders back and your core gently engaged, you automatically look more confident, slimmer, and more elegant. Watch how Cate Blanchett carries herself. Regardless of what she's wearing, her posture commands attention and makes every outfit look more expensive. Notice what makes her approach so effective? She stands as if she owns every room she enters, and that confidence translates into visual impact. The posture technique that transforms your entire appearance is imagining a string pulling you up from the crown of your head while gently drawing your shoulder blades down and back. When you engage your core muscles lightly, you create natural support for your midsection without holding your breath. The visual result you're aiming for is looking taller, more confident, and more poised. Your immediate action step is to practice this posture in front of a mirror. You'll be amazed at how different you look and feel. The best part about this secret is that it works instantly with every outfit you already own. These 20 secrets work together to create a complete approach to dressing your body beautifully at any age. Remember, the goal isn't to hide your body, it's to dress it with confidence and style. Check out one of the 2 videos on your screen now. See you in the next video.